Hey, it's Nay, and today we're doing some hair. So if you notice, the hair I'm wearing now is not the hair that I'm wearing in the thumbnail. And that's because, well, we'll just get into it. So this is technically part 3 of my most recent hair series. All of the events in this video are taking place within the same 16 hours of my detangling and wash routine videos. So right now my hair is freshly washed and ready for my newest crochet install. Little did I know that these rubber bands that I'm oiling were gonna start popping shortly after I install them into my hair. I started by parting my hair in half at the crown. After that, I sectioned the top part of my hair into 9 rows, and then I split each row into 3 sections. I used my dry rotted rubber bands to secure each section before I secured the sections to each other, creating a crisscross effect. I used the African Pride anti-breakage foam setting mousse, which wasn't strong enough to keep my hair from looking frizzy after it dried. After I finished all of my crisscrosses, I cornrowed the back of my hair into 5 braids to create the base for the hair I plan to install. Now, I'm a business in the front, party in the back type of person, meaning I do not spend too much time on perfecting how the back of my hair looks because I know that this portion of my hair is going to be covered up. For this style, I did not plan on wearing my hair down, so I didn't put any extra effort into how these braids looked around the bottom perimeter of my head. I took the end of each braid and added it to the next braid so that by the end of my braid down, I only had 1 tail left. I took the end of that braid and secured it with a bobby pin to make sure that it didn't hang out after I installed my hair. Once my braids were finished, it was time to prep the crochet hair for the install. I decided to buy the FreeTress Fluffy Wand Curl hair in the color OT30. I got this hair because I was looking to recreate something like this. Once I started separating this hair, I should have known that I messed up, but I decided to trust the process. I didn't like how hard the hair felt, and I also didn't like how frizzy it got right after I separated it. I like to keep my styles in for at least 2 weeks. And over those 2 weeks is when I expect the hair to get frizzy, not right after I separate the hair for the install. Now, I'm taking my latch hook and installing each piece of hair. I do not have a specific rule that I use when installing hair. I just install each piece, look in the mirror, and add the hair based on what I feel looks right to me. I also wanted to mention that the tool I'm using is a latch hook that you would use with an actual latch hooking kit, like the kits you buy when you want to make a rug or a pillow. The hook on these latch hooks is thicker and more gentle on the hair than the generic green and pink latch hook that comes with most of the packs of crochet hair. I will never understand why they didn't come up with a better name for this type of hair install, because every time I see somebody install a crochet style, they say, I take my crochet needle and do-do-do-do-do, and I cringe at the screen and say, that's a latch hook. There are several ways to achieve these styles though. I've seen some people use beading tools and their fingers, and I'm sure that there are some people out there who are actually talented enough to achieve this style with an actual crochet needle. Anyway, I just repeat the process of installing 1 piece of hair, skipping a little space, and installing the next piece of hair. I work my way up each braid until I finish my entire head. I'm not gonna lie, I did not like how this hair looked from the moment I started, but I decided to stick with it because sometimes you just need to trim the hair to your liking before you feel comfortable with the style. So that's what I did. I trimmed and trimmed and trimmed a little more, and fluffed and pulled and fluffed and pulled some more, and I just could not get excited about how this style turned out. Looking back on it as I'm narrating this video, I don't think it looks as bad to me now as it did when I filmed this, but I'm still not too crazy about how it turned out. Honestly, I think the camera angle is playing tricks on me because at the time, this hair just didn't fit the style I was trying to achieve and I was extremely disappointed. The hair was hard and stiff and I was expecting the hair to be fluffy, bouncy, and soft. I fiddled with the hair for a long time trying to make it look how I wanted and it just wasn't working. I mainly wanted to make this video to show everyone that we're not always going to be successful the first time we try a hairstyle, and that's okay. The important part is that we continue to try to achieve the results we want and don't give up or question our abilities just because the first go around didn't turn out how we wanted to. It was after 12 a.m. by the time I got finished and I was tired. I gave up and decided to try to fix this hairstyle in the morning. The next morning, the hair still didn't look good when I tried to fluff it up and fix it. I think it was partially a me problem because when I originally parted my hair at the crown of my head, I should have made the top crisscross section smaller and had the braids come up higher in the back because that would have given me the fuller look I was expecting at the top. I also think that I cut more hair on one side than the other, and with crochet styles, you have to be careful how much you cut because you can end up messing up the whole style if you cut too much. I ended up throwing the hair into a bun because I had to go to the gym. After I got done at the gym, I went to the beauty supply store to try some different hair. When I got home, I immediately cut this hair out so I could start fresh with the new hair I just bought. I ended up buying the FreeTress Water Wave 12-inch hair in black for this second install. Once I started installing this hair, I felt an immediate sense of relief. This hair was soft, bouncy, and it didn't need to be separated. I finished this install in about 45 minutes. I was extremely happy with the end result. This hair lasted me for 2 weeks, which is what I needed to hold me over until the next time I washed my hair. I hope you guys enjoyed my little mini hair series. The next time you see me, it'll be time for my big chop.